How you doing out there, football fans? NFC North update coming at you right here on Word to the Wise with the exclamation point. Who me? I'm Terry Patrick, and I'm just your liaison on this journey that we call life. How are you guys enjoying this football season? Man, it is a rough and tumble one. I will say, as an observation, one thing that the NFL need to do is get rid of that kickoff rule. Stupidest thing I ever heard of. Oh my goodness, you might as well just put the ball out at the 30, put it at the 35. And you gotta tell somebody? You gotta tell the other team that you're gonna do an onside kick? Get rid of it. That's one portion of the game that I do not like because they still have the punts. Punt the ball. You got to put your head up in the air, and boy, you can feel that ground just rumbling. That ground is rumbling, and they're coming at you. And that is the most dangerous position in all of sports, punt returning. Oh my goodness, but we do have a great season that is shaping up here, especially inside of the NFC North. Hey, I'm glad you guys tuned in to Word to the Wise, the funkiest podcast this side of the Pecos. Come on, football fans, and let's pod about it. Excellent games that were on yesterday. Welcome to Monday, December 23rd. Tonight, the Green Bay Packers will be going up against the eliminated New Orleans Saints, coming in at 5-9. The Packers are 10-4, trying to keep pace. Yes, and also the Lions. Oh my goodness, what the Lions did to the hapless Bears, 34-17. That was a complete blowout. But I got to talk about my Minnesota Vikings. Love what they did, went over there and finally won one. And they did it in Seattle. They did it on the road. They did it in the pouring rain. And they did it with the 12s being one of the loudest groups and arenas in NFL. Man, the 12s made some noise. Hats off to the Seattle Seahawks fans. But the Vikings rose victorious 27-24. Hey, this year, I gotta say, there are only 3 teams in the NFC with a couple games left that have qualified for the playoffs. Only 3 teams, and that is the Lions. They have clinched a playoff spot, sitting there at 13-2. The Eagles lost. Eagles lost a big game to the Washington Commanders played them tough, and the Eagles are sitting at 12-3. And of course, the Vikings have the exact same record as the Lions, 13-2. As of right now, the Lions still have the tiebreaker because they beat the Vikings. Yes, the 13-2. Guess who plays each other? Week 18 is going to be the Minnesota Vikings going down into Ford Field. Hey, Viking fans, can I talk to you for a minute? Lions fans, can I talk to you for a minute? Everybody's keep talking about this matchup. I hope to God Lion fans are not looking past the San Francisco 49ers. I hope they are not. I will be watching Monday Night Football tonight. Yes, I will, because I want to see what those Green Bay Packers are going to do. They are coming into U.S. Bank downtown Dojo, Minneapolis. Can't forget St. Paul either. Yes, they are going to be coming to us next week. And guess what? Breaking news. That game has been flexed. It has been flexed to what? 3-something. The 3-something window. I know they can push a game back, but they can't bring them forward. So Vikings, Packers, next week, yes, has been flexed to the 3 o'clock window. Don't look past any team. None of them. I know Vikings and Lions, we're talking about we're going to duke it out in week 18. You better not look past week 17. 13 wins. There's a lot of wins for any team in the NFL. There are so many teams that have been eliminated over there in the NFC. Cowboys, Cardinals, 49ers, Saints, Bears, Panthers, and the Giants all have been eliminated. But we do have some people in the hunt and some people that are on the bubble. Rams are sitting right now at that number 3 seed. Got the Falcons trying to capture the NFC North. And then you also have those Green Bay Packers and those aforementioned Washington Commanders who just put it on the Philadelphia Eagles. All in the hunt. Still got the Buccaneers and the Seahawks on the bubble. But all the talk, all the rage is who's going to get that number 1 seed? Who is going to come out of the NFC North? It feels like whoever wins, mark my word, whoever wins this NFC North will win the Super Bowl. Whoever wins the NFC North will win the Super Bowl. I personally would love to see my Minnesota Vikings over here. I would love to see them go up against the Buffalo Bills. Why? Both teams have been to the Super Bowl 4 times. 0 wins. 4 times each team. 0 wins. It would be the battle of the never ones. And something has to give in this season down there in New Orleans at the Mercedes Dome. Yes, and I forgot the name of their stadium, but something has to give. That would be a beautiful thing. Not looking past Green Bay. We'll be checking them out on Monday Night Football and see what they do tonight. I hope you guys are enjoying the season. I want to see you guys out there, man, having some fun. But hey, don't get so caught up in those games and who won and who lost that you start affecting your family. This is a time of the season coming up on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Be happy. Be joyful. Peace on earth, goodwill towards men, regardless of what happens in these games. I'm talking to me. Regardless of what happens in these games, yes, this is a joyous season. Thank you guys for tuning in for an NFC North update right here on Word to the Wise. I'll see you guys around. Love, peace, and hot catfish grease.